Good morning. It's Kenya Lynham here on YouTube, aka Kenya Cordova. Over on Instagram, I'm Bana.Faggio and just had a live session over there. Please check it out because I talk about this topic in a detail that you should remember. Okay, if you haven't made your way over to the website, please do that right now. It's financialprivatelender.blogspot.com. There you can fill out an application, and when you need to speak with me, we can talk. Grants and loans and your finances, okay, and the fee is very nominal. We are right here, light, middle talks, biggie, okay, is the example. Middle is the gushy or the light, okay, it's either muscle or light. Okay, so when we are talking to this muscle, we're recognizing that light talks, it controls things. It's light, right? But if he's still standing there and people are already objective, we don't know that when he's standing there, but we see it's that one. Okay, what to do because it talks. There's a person that's always around, always picking up the dump on the right side. He's always picking the dump up from the booty. Okay, it's only that one that talks. Okay, so when the dump is being picked up and the booty is still sitting there, we recognize that it's the muscle that's talking and we say God. When we say light, we don't recognize that anything is happening because all of it is the same source, but not the same. So when he's moved to the other side, we recognize money comes up, but that's just a talk. Meaning we were right at the middle and nobody is saying if I am or not the one. The guy is there and they see it's the whole thing that isn't. Okay. So what happened to light? Everybody needed to take turns to recognize why one person has all the mining and gold and instruments and stuff. Everybody had to make their way around, and before it's called a surround sound. The sound is very delicate. Nobody needs someone blasting in a mic and you hear and you're doing the work. Okay, so nobody needs anyone blasting in the mic, the ear. Okay, so then when people are talking, it's called talk, not riddling. Okay, then when they're talking, they talk a whole lot of zebulonepidins and riddlings and all that, and no one knows what's going on. Never, we just hear medical. Then when they start saying I'm the doctor, then that's when people start shutting it down. Okay, so that's the whole thing right there. Now, light was there, gathered all his stuff, has all the instruments, has all his remainders, and there's a jackass or a donkey that once, well, that's about the same, right? Comes up and says, I can take you the whole route. Then no one asks about horsepower ever again, or amps or light. They just say muscle. That's all they say. And it works. And they get to the other side. And the dump is there. And we're all reconciling. And nobody has the money because they're talking. And the one is, okay? So when we say the last word, we always say the one is, but we already, that's the thing that we see. It's called light. It just blasts. Okay, so we know his mouth is still there. This guy has been there since the Middle Ages, and he's higher than the heaven itself. So if anybody wants to battle him, it's not a battle because it's a guy. But when you go to take a real good look at it, it isn't a guy at all. It's just building and wires and the remainder of some of the instruments that they used to gain the gold in that age. of time. So when light battles the heck out of dark, this guy's in the freaking way. And he's not called either or, but you call him God to get the thing going. Okay? Then he wants to say that someone's lying, and then we keep going. Okay? So, if you ever need to talk about existence and why, please give me a call.